The search is on in Orange County for whoever beat a man to death on his front lawn.
Well, he was found on the ground in the 7800 block of Ellis Street in a quiet Huntington Beach neighborhood.
CBS 2 Orange County reporter Michele Gile is there live. Michele, you spoke with neighbors?
That's right. And what's so amazing to think about is it happened just this time last night. So just after 5 o'clock. This is how light it was outside. We're on a very, very busy street. I'm told by a neighbor that neighborhood kids were playing out front behind me on the lawn. And just beyond it, a man at his front door was brutally beaten.
He's had this by the wall right there. There's a lot of blood.
Servando Barella found his longtime Huntington Beach neighbor, a man in his 70s named Richard, unconscious just after 5 o'clock Tuesday night. Barella says Richard had been beaten by an unknown attacker right at his front door.
I think somebody come and knocked the door, and he opened the door and punched him and put him on the ground and started kicking with that.
Huntington Beach police aren't giving up much. Servando Barella tells me he may have seen the person responsible walking through the small apartment complex on Ellis Avenue after the beating. The man was nervous and said he was looking for a friend. Barella says the victim's wife was home and came out screaming when she saw her husband. They've lived in this unit for more than 20 years. The question is, who would want to kill Richard and why?
Huntington Beach is a pretty safe neighborhood, but it's kind of scary, like when it happens right near where you live.
Police have not given a description of the suspect, but the neighbor who saw that man that he thought looked very suspicious says he was in his 40s, about 6 feet tall. And he also wonders whether Richard was killed because he had heard that Richard had had an argument with someone recently in this area, and perhaps that's a motive for this crime. That's latest live in Huntington Beach. Back to you.
Thanks, Michele.